You've got so much sniffling to edit out, James.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, probably sniffles and odd sounds of agony
So,
as I lift my
as long
arms.
as you sniffle at the same pitch every time, I can use a filter to
I
get rid of
can't
it.
I can't promise anything because my sniffles are coming out roughly the same pitch as just me speaking.
Oh no.
You're welcome. You're gonna have to listen to me speak very
Okay,
carefully, which is
so if it gets
brain-rotting.
really bad, I'm just going to edit you out altogether, and it's going to be me and Nick talking to an imaginary person
Okay,
and occasionally making reference to you.
that's fine.
And our listeners will only get 2/3 of a conversation.
Excellent. I don't want it any other way.
Good. How are you feeling, Grace?
Yeah.
Do you want to
Oh.
repeat what you told me earlier about the sneeze?
Oh, Nick, I couldn't believe it. I was in touch with the other side for a brief moment. I had like 8 sneezes in a row, and like I was stripped of my mortality and just ascended. It was amazing. And then before I knew it, I fell back down to earth again. Oh shit.
Yeah, when it had finished.
Oh, I don't know. There was like this brief, like 2 minute. Oh, it felt like 2 minutes.
She met Odin.
Mate, I don't know who I met, but I think it was myself saying, "Do better, and you can be me." And I was like, "But I am me." And then
I
like,
assume it was
fell.
you, but in like grey robes and a beard, sort of looking down on you. Oh no, maybe it was a time travel thing. Maybe it's like you with like a robot eye and like a power glove. It's like, I'm you from the future.
Oh,
Do better.
I'm just imagining like ascending and soaring through the stratosphere at about Mach 2. You know, there's like airline pilots looking round like, what the fuck was that? And it's Grace doing about 2 million miles an hour around the Earth.
Seeing through time.
Yes.
So very quickly, for the audience's benefit, this is the only day we can record because I'm moving house and I'm not going to have internet for the next 2-3 weeks. Grace has a cold. Nick, you're in agony.
Yes.
But the show must go on.
Yeah.
We're live. We're going to put on a show. We're not actually live. By the time you're listening to this, I won't have the internet.
We are nothing if not dedicated to our listeners here on the Shipping Forecast.
Exactly.
Just don't expect us to think more than we usually do. I mean, we don't do much anyway, but holy fuck,
Yes.
today ain't the day.
We only have one brain cell today, which means... And we have to share that between the three of us. Normally we have 2 to like rub together.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
today we're functioning on 1 cylinder.
Yeah.
And it's going to be weird. I'm going to see what I can put together. This will go up as a bonus episode. And it won't fit into any continuity. Nothing we read today we're going to come back to next time, I suspect.
This isn't canon and shouldn't be taken
This is
as
not
such.
canon. We'll be back to our usual schedule next time, all things permitting.
Yes.
Excellent.
In the meantime, I hope you enjoy listening to us talking shit.
I mean, why else would you show up?
Very
Yeah.
true.
I mean, I prefer the term bollocks, but there we go.
Okay, we are bollocking around
Yes,
on all
absolutely.
cylinders. Grace, do you want to tell Nick about the young lovebirds that we saw on Friday?
Oh, I couldn't believe it. It was... Well, I could believe it, but... So, basically, we drive off, and there's some teens. I think they were teens. Yeah, they must have been teens. And it was like this,
They looked like
this
teens, for
urban, modern Romeo and Juliet situation where you had this lad in a cowl onesie waxing JLS poetry to his lovely lady on her phone, just hanging out of like the 2nd-story building window, probably grounded so she couldn't come down.
Yeah.
Bless him, he had brought a speaker with him so he could like blast it out the speaker.
Yeah, so he had his bike, and I think, he had a full-size speaker, like, on the floor.
Yeah.
And I was off around the corner because I had to go pick up the house keys.
Yeah.
And I just got a message from Grace going, "Oh my god, they're playing." I can't even remember what you said though.
Is it like the scene from fucking Say Anything? John Cusack holding a ghetto blaster above his head.
Like that, but
Yeah.
really, really chavvy.
Yeah. She wasn't even interested. I think she was like Bluetoothing the speakers, so she got her pick of.
Yeah.
But either way, he was singing along to it with a fag in his hand, just like and a baseball cap on with the onesie. And
He didn't look old enough to be smoking those cigarettes either. Not that we're the police, but I mean.
And I think a member of care staff came around the corner and he gave her a hug, and she just shook her head and went, "Oh, I'm not paid enough for this." And walked off.
Yeah. It was wild.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Who says romance isn't dead?
I know.
Exactly.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I hope they're doing okay. So what else do you guys want to look at while we're here?
To be honest, I've already tried Fred Dibner, and nobody's written a fic about Fred Dibner.
No.
Who's Fred Dibner?
I'm sure we've been over this.
Fred Dibner, is he the guy who can make and demolish anything?
That's one of his many talents. He started as a steeplejack, restored a couple of traction engines, got commissioned by, I think it was the BBC, to do a few series on like engineering and, steam-powered things and stuff like that.
Ah, it is him.
Yes. Yeah, it is him. I've been to his house in Bolton.
I found that recently we've got tools at work named after him. Like proper laminating tools.
Excellent. Every workplace should have one.
Yeah. And when I'm not even talking about a dibber, I'm talking about the Frank, which is weird.
The Fred.
So you mentioning that made me look at
The Fred, oh my god, I need a lemsip. And a vodka.
Vodka and lemsip could be an interesting combination.
Yes, it could. I may try that tonight.
Lemtini.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lemsip just out of spite because I've got a full
I
pack
hate
at
you.
home.
Why are you being spiteful? I've got one
I don't have
to
any
like
vodka, though.
snort dry.
Yeah, I may try that tonight because I ache like a bastard.
So thanks to mentioning that, Nick, you made me check the real person fic section just out of curiosity.
Oh, yeah.
There is exactly one real person countdown fic. Can you guess who it's about?
Real person countdown.
Yeah, there's exactly one.
Is it?
It's called The Final Countdown.
Oh, I was
Which is
hoping
a
it was
great
going to
name.
be.
There you go.
Ding, 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 dun, 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 dun. I thought you meant that one.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
it's
that
countdown
one.
as in, yeah.
Oh.
The fic is called The Final Countdown. It is from the Countdown fandom.
I'm going to guess that it's either going to be about Carol Vorderman or Rachel Riley.
You are wrong.
Whoa, really?
Really.
Well, who the fuck is it?
Nick Hewer.
Who?
The guy who used to be on Apprentice. Or The Apprentice. and
Really?
now- he briefly hosted Countdown. I think he's quit now.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, this is called The Final Countdown by Nick Hewer.
By Nick Hewer?
I'm assuming it's not the real Nick Hewer that wrote this.
That'd be a turn up.
Additional tag, reader insert, countdown, King Hewer, Daddy Kink. The relationships are Nick Hewer / reader. I'll get you a picture of Nick Hewer.
Today's fan of the day, you get to be on Countdown and you get to meet Nick.
Yeah. There you go. This is Nick Hewer. You will have seen him on the telly somewhere.
Yeah, that...
He hosted it
man.
for 10 years. For our international listeners, Countdown is a British game show that is better in the 8 out of 10 Cats version that sort of started off as a parody and kind of just became objectively better.
Yeah, it's not like one of the sort of American-style game show where there's like a wacky host and people have fun.
No one has fun on Countdown.
Yeah, it's more...
Oh no, someone had fun on Countdown. There is a clip on YouTube of someone who went on Countdown and used the word hentai.
Oh, right, okay.
So, in brief explanation for international listeners, Countdown, a list of letters, and you've got to create as many words as you can.
Yeah.
Or the longest word wins.
Yeah, longest word wins in it, yeah.
When someone says, I've got an 8, the room is like, oh. Someone says, I got a 9, the room stops, and like, oh, this day has been foretold.
There's a video
Yeah.
on YouTube, I'll put it in the show notes, but I don't want to summarise it because that won't be as good as watching it. But there was a man, he said hentai, and the people in Dictionary Corner had to look it up to see if it was a word.
And it was.
Susie Dent had to say, hentai is brilliant. And she had to
Excellent.
define hentai.
Oh,
And
there
she
was.
she said it was a subgenre of Japanese animation.
They have had fun on Countdown because I did watch a clip on YouTube once where Carol Vorderman was pulling out the letters and sticking them on the board, and it came up with cunt flaps.
No.
Like, yeah, seriously.
Oh,
And yeah, like just literally straight out of the box, it came up as cunt flaps. But of course, nobody could win with cunt flaps because
surely
it's two
they'd
words.
stop after letter 4.
No, they absolutely didn't.
Really?
Yeah,
No, Channel 4's not going to let that be on the telly.
you've got to have 9 words, and
Yeah, but
yeah,
surely
nine
while they're filming,
letters.
They would have gone like, oh, she's got cunt on the screen. We should stop.
No, apparently not. Apparently not.
It's very.
I suppose they argued it was a jumble of letters and not actually a word when it was on the board.
So yeah, it's like
Yeah, I guess so.
Countdown After Dark. But of course, we've
That is
mentioned.
what 8 out of 10 cats is, no?
Well, we've mentioned
Yeah.
Countdown. We've mentioned 8 out of 10 cats does Countdown. But I find that my favourite Countdown is Street Countdown from the It Crowd.
Yes. Couldn't agree more.
Part
So I'm just scrolling through the RFP section now, looking for obscure British things.
Part 1 of the Nick Hewer series.
Oh yeah, I didn't. There is presumably no part 2.
There isn't. There's it was uploaded in 3rd of February 2014, and there isn't any more.
Part
I'm
2
afraid.
will be smutty though. They promise.
Yeah, but I mean, I think
Someone's commented 3 years later. Where is part 2? It's been 3 years and I want that smut, thank you. Get off your butt and start typing, mate. And mate is spelled with
Oh
the
my
8,
God.
because of course it is.
excellent.
I kind of want to leave a comment. It's like, please.
There are 17 results found for Lemsip in the title.
Excellent.
Right, I've left a comment on on the final countdown.
Oh, Lemsip is an author as well.
That might be why.
No, I've only seen one with by Lemsip so far. The rest is
Okay.
Harry Potter, Peep Show, Stargate, Paddington Bear, Winnie
Sorry,
the Pooh.
Stargate and Lemsip.
Yeah, apparently I found.
Let's have a look at that.
My Chemical Romance. These are all the fandoms that are mentioning Lemsip. Cormoran Strike series is what I wasn't expecting, but
I'll have to.
Merlin, yeah. Oh, everyone likes Lemsip. Lemsip and more tissues. Lemsip and chicken.
Yeah, that's the Merlin one that I found.
Yeah. Someone's tagged Lemsip is disgusting. It fucking is
Yeah,
until
that's
you're
it.
ill, so that's why you have it, because you can't taste it.
Yeah, it does help.
I'm just
though.
curious about the Stargate one. Daniel needs help to deal after Hathor is gone.
Yeah, what's weird is that I don't see the word Lemsip written anywhere, but it's got to be in there or else it wouldn't have
Oh,
come
it
up.
is. It's in the notes.
Oh,
This is actually the first bit of SG1 fic I wrote, and I've been fiddling around with it for days. Last night I got up to 4 a.m. to get a Lemsip, the final challenge, to make it. So this was written on Lemsip.
Excellent.
Ah, I see. The substance that the work was written on.
Well,
Excellent.
I keep thinking about our international viewers, listeners. Does Lemsip exist outside the UK? I don't think it does.
For our international listeners, which don't know what Lemsip is, it's like a powdered drink which you make when you're ill. It's got paracetamol in it. It tastes of like a bit lemony.
There's a blackcurrant one too.
A bit like Lockett's cough sweets. And yeah, there's a blackcurrant one too. And yeah, you basically have it hot, and it makes you feel slightly better.
So, according to
Yeah.
Wikipedia, Lemsip is available
decongest
in
your
the
nose.
UK, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand.
Ah, right. So yeah,
That explains why all the series are more on the British side, because we've got Sherlock, Kingsman, Peep Show, Harry Potter.
So there are only 2 places in the country that make Lemsip, according to Wikipedia.
yeah.
One is Hull, and the other is Nottingham.
Yes.
So, Grace, when you drink that Lemsip, there's a 50% chance that it was made in Hull.
Big up the Hull.
You know what, I'm not surprised that Lemsip's come out of Hull. Take that as you wish.
I consider that a success.
Considering American Chip Spice has come out of Hull.
I don't quite know how.
American chip. There's nothing American about
Yeah.
it. It's salt and some other fucking
Paprika.
like paprika
Do you know
or
what?
something.
Do you know what else used to come out of Hull?
Whalebone.
Lot of shit.
Cod liver oil, larders, and airfix kits.
Right, larders. A whole larder.
Yeah, this is where they
I
used
think
to
Nick's
land.
saying larder as in the Soviet cars.
Yes,
rather
the Soviet
than
cars. Yes.
Not the
Oh,
not
right,
the
I
pantry.
thought you meant like the box you have in a house.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm on about the car, but yeah, this is where they used to land and be, shipped out.
I don't think we can take credit for importing things from the Soviet Union.
Yeah, we can.
So, talking of obscure British game shows, I'm just going down the RFP section at this point.
Yeah.
There are 4 in Come Dine With Me and 68 in Would I Lie to You. Which are you most curious about?
Come down with me.
Would I lie to you? Because what? I mean, well,
That doesn't have a recurring character unless you count the commentator.
So these are all crossovers?
Ah, right.
These are multiple fandoms doing Come Dine With Me.
Yeah, I get how that would work.
So we have the Hannibal fandom.
Okay.
of course.
We have One Direction.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We have Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I think it's just everyone in Super Smash Bros. Yeah, it is.
God, okay.
That one's 22,000 words long.
There's a lot of characters in Super
Yeah.
Smash Bros.
It's
to
all
be
of them
fair.
doing Come Dine With Me.
Oh, wow.
Who I've noticed is
Yeah,
quite a
he's
good
in
cook from my experience of playing Breath of the Wild.
I mean, that's the only reason he gets out of bed in the morning.
I'm going to skip ahead to Come Dine with Link, which is chapter 4 of Come Dine With Me by Variables on Indefinite Hiatus. Link must prepare his dinner, however, he
Okay.
runs into a few familiar faces in Hyrule.
I wonder who's sat round his table. That fucking Ganon walks through the door like, no, hold up. No, I'm not serving you.
I know Marth from Fire Emblem.
And then
is
Ganon's just
involved.
like, 1 point out of 10 because fuck him. And I don't think he should have treated me that way before, coming round my house for his food. So, we'll see how it goes, eh? Oh, God. Can't dine with me, what is that? Oh,
This is
God, it
played
is.
surprisingly serious, at least from what I've read.
Oh, lots of different. He loves food so much he won't sweat for 100 years.
Mm.
Fucking did.
Yeah, it's weird how similar Fallout and Legends of Zelda turned out to be.
Yeah. Apocalyptic settings tend to be relatively similar, don't they?
Either way, the Would I Lie to You one, it's almost exclusively Lee Mack shipped with David Mitchell. Like, tons of it.
They do have that kind of like best buds who
Yeah,
take
I mean,
the piss out of each other thing going on.
I feel bad for Robert Webb, to be honest. Like, that was the original sexual tension David Mitchell had with people.
Yeah, fair enough.
He is also married to neither Lee Mack or Robert Webb.
I'll tell you what, I've just been reading one, that's why I've been a little bit quiet.
That's okay.
I was kind of hoping I'd find it, but anyway, I know we're not going to do this sort of as a full episode, so I'll put it in here. You guys might remember a film that came out in 2000 called Gone in 60 Seconds.
Vaguely.
Oh, vaguely in the corners of my
It is-
consciousness.
It is completely identical to Fast and Furious in my brain.
Effectively, yeah. Basically, Nicolas Cage has 4 days to steal 50 cars or his brother gets killed.
Before you get into it, what happens if he steals one of those trucks with, like, you know how they ship cars to other depots?
No.
Does
Yeah.
that count as stealing, like, a dozen cars?
That would be easier, but the cars are of specific makes and models.
Oh, god damn it.
It's not just 50 random cars, because you just go around with a fucking tow truck, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
just-
you hijack, you steal a factory that makes cars.
I'll say this, that's one thing, like, criminal organisations in films and basic management have in common. Their deadlines are just unrealistic. And it's really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like, I watch these films and I'm getting stressed. It's like, oh, they sound like who I work for. 50 cars in 4 days. Yeah, shit, mate. I've had worse deadlines. Fuck off.
Do you want to be even more annoyed, Grace?
Try me.
They spend the first 3 days, like, preparing, like, getting all the tools together and getting a crew together, and they do it all in one night.
Were all the cars in the same place?
How do they manage that? How many people are driving?
There's, like, a team of, I think it's about 10 people.
Of 50
Oh,
people.
they
Yeah.
hack the cars,
10
don't they?
people.
I'm guessing.
They like hotwire them. Some of them they like buy keys for them and code them in on the go and stuff like that. But you know,
Someone got a tow truck or something,
You'd
just
have
like
to,
towing.
right?
Everyone takes another one each.
Wait,
So
no,
like they're
50
doing all these
cars, you
mad
need a
drifts. So there's
boat.
another car behind them with a handbrake up, just sort of like.
no,
Spinning
they
off
they
behind.
steal 50 cars. They deliver them to the docks. In which point they're putting containers on a container ship. Anyway, we digress. The villain in that particular film, Raymond Calitri, is played by Christopher Eccleston. And I found a fic.
choice.
Oh, for fuck's
I
sake.
found a fic where the Ninth Doctor is being mistaken for Raymond Calitri. Yeah, this is a Doctor Who and a Gone in 60 Seconds crossover. I never thought I'd see this.
The Doctor wouldn't need help stealing all
What?
those
So
cars.
he's trying to save the universe from Daleks or something, and then Nick Cage going up to him. I'll have the cars soon. Hang on, and he's just like, cool, mate. I've got a TARDIS. It's like,
Plus, you solve the
need
TARDIS.
50
It's sonic
cars.
screwdriver.
No.
You just... Bzz.
Yeah, this is it. You can just unlock the cars, and if you run out of time, you can go back in time and steal a different set
Yeah.
of cars. So it would make it easier.
That too.
does Nick Cage just steal the TARDIS to heist all his cars because he can fit all of them in there? If he drives them in sideways through the double doors, he can park them all in the TARDIS and just deliver them all at once.
That would be good. But yeah, basically Raymond Calitri is
Before we move on
the...
from that.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious Gallifrey Drift. There we go.
Oh, yes!
Just all the way, just through the vortex.
Just
Sorry.
Vin Diesel played the Doctor talking about family.
We're in the market for another Doctor right now.
Oh my god, I'd love to see that.
BBC, if you're listening to this, I know last episode I said Matt Berry, but Vin Diesel as Doctor Who.
I think he'd be honoured to ask.
Yeah.
Be honoured to be
that'd
asked.
good.
Yeah.
He may be a bit expensive for the BBC, but I think it's worth a go.
I reckon they just need a good writer.
Yeah, well,
They don't
we
need
should-
a fancy actor. They just need some fucking good plot and not whatever the shit they're turning out at the
Yeah.
moment. It's like they really
Well,
let go,
Vin-
man. Like,
Vin
they're
Diesel
gonna
plays
pull their
D&D.
socks
I'm
up
sure
a
he
bit.
can put together a decent plot.
Yeah, but will they let him? They don't like decent plots. They don't let anyone good write anything. That's why.
Fine, we're not saving Doctor Who today.
Oh, that's a shame.
So the other thing I suggested we do was go investigate some Buzzfeed quizzes.
Yeah, fuck
Because
it.
for the listeners' benefit, that's kind of what we do in the warming up to this show.
Yeah, you can have an insight into our preparation that we do for this show.
Yeah, we need to get.
Don't laugh. We do preparation.
We are professionals
Yes.
sometimes. And this one caught my eye.
We are professionals when it suits.
We expel
This
the
one is
bullshit
called-
before we start, so we've actually got the show.
This one is called The Burger You Build Will Reveal How Sexually Frustrated You Are.
Wow. Okay.
Otherwise known as we know how horny you are right now based on the burger you build. It's science.
It's science by.
It does say it's science in the...
Well,
it is apparently science.
It must be.
Oh, that's
It must
interesting.
be true
The,
then, right?
When I link it in Discord, it's got a different headline.
Right.
Once you open it, it's called The Burger You Build Will Reveal How Sexually Frustrated You Are.
Is this going to be one of those things about how like vegetarians are all sexy and stuff, and meat eaters are not?
Shall we do one vegetarian and one not vegetarian and just see how that differs the results?
Alright.
I was sort of going to go from. I was sort of going to go for from the heart. I build all my burgers from the heart.
Okay, you go from the heart. I'm gonna be vegetarian and see how different our answers are.
Yes,
So first you pick your patty. The options are beef, veggie, turkey, or crispy chicken.
definitely beef.
Time for the bun. What kind do you want?
Time for the bun.
Who's going veggie?
I'm going veggie.
Alright, I'll
It's
be
got
honest.
brioche.
You go from the heart.
Yep, brioche sesame seed, whole wheat, or lettuce wrap.
I'm gonna say brioche.
I'm gonna say, yeah, fuck it, sesame seed. I'll go for that one.
Grab a veggie.
None. You can't pick none.
Lettuce. Want another veggie. 2. Red onion. Pick a cheese. I don't like cheese.
Red onion again, I guess.
Choose a condiment. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, or Thousand Island dressing.
Oh, bollocks, hang on. There is a fucking no veggie option. So, yeah,
there is.
I'm picking no veggie for both of those.
You're just used to Sophie yelling at you, going, "You can't have no veggies. Put some fucking lettuce in there."
That's basically right.
If Sophie listens to this, I know that's not what you sound like. I don't know where that impression came from. I'm sorry.
That's basically right. I keep getting admonished because I am a picky eater, and since I'm northern, I don't do veg.
I am making the most basic bitch burger going. Like, it's probably going to say I'm dead.
Right.
So premium toppings.
Pick a cheese, American provolone.
Bacon, fried eggs, caramelized onions.
Choose a condiment.
Mac and cheese. And avocado.
Oh, no.
Ketchup if I have to. How about a premium topping? Oh, yes.
So, if anyone here listening puts avocado on their burger, you're not in trouble. I just want to know why.
Yeah, what
so
are you...
please write in to the fanshippingforecast@gmail.com.
You want any fucking reason for people to write in, and it's showing.
I do. Validate me. Finally, what do you want with your burger? Now I'm going to pick salad.
I'm going bacon. Finally, what do you want with your burger? Fries. Is there any other option apart from onion rings?
I would have picked fries, but as this is part of a social experiment...
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm picking salad just to see what happens.
Okay, so the options were fries, salad, onion rings, corn on the cob. Yeah, I'm going with fries on that one.
Apparently I'm kinda horny.
I'm pretty freaking horny.
I'm as horny as the Tasmanian devil.
Whoa.
I know. It's terrible. It says, that's it, go to horny jail, do not pass go, you're hornier than the horns on Harry Potter dragon, a clown's nose, and the Tasmanian devil.
Fair enough.
Just because I wanted a normal fucking burger with chips, ladies and gentlemen. I don't deserve this.
I went as healthy as humanly possible. Apparently I'm only kinda horny.
Well, fair enough. I guess...
also lied to them. That is not how I would have eaten at all.
Are they under the impression that if you eat healthy, you're not horny because you're getting sex? I don't know.
Maybe this is following like the Puritan logic. Like
maybe.
Kellogg insisted like eating like completely bland.
Eat boring foods and you will not be wanting.
Maybe. I'd just like to point out BuzzFeed has a section at the bottom to rate their articles, and you rate them on a scale of, you can either put lol, what the fuck, win, fail, OMG, love heart, cute, or a broken love heart.
That's not like...
That's very fellow kids.
Yes, it is.
I like one of the comments, pretty freaking horny. There's nothing to be horny about when you're 12. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. You'll find out when you're older, as we all did.
Probably like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that was it. Do you remember when you thought girls were gross?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
I think boys are still gross. I think a lot of women still think boys are gross.
Boys are gross. So
Yeah.
to be fair.
I mean,
No,
you've
that's...
seen the men's toilets. What the fuck?
Yes, I've seen the men's toilets. I've used them fairly often, and never again.
Mate, I had to use them when the women's were broken, and oh my god, I've never felt so claustrophobic in my life.
Really? Claustrophobic?
It was ridiculous. I didn't want to touch the walls because people couldn't be asked to, like, I don't know, wipe it on bog or throw it away. There was snot lining the walls. People had been laying the law not in the toilet. Like, I think someone had smashed the window in. There's fucking glass everywhere. I was like, what is this? Like, these were recently refurbished. Why is it now a crack den in this only cubicle that works in the men's toilets? All the urinals are fine, despite the fact... Yeah, because, like, no one uses them because they always miss.
See, my work has the opposite problem. There's exactly one urinal, and it's been leaking since the entire place was built. Like, we were the first office in that building.
Fuck's sake.
And that urinal has leaked the entire time.
Ugh.
There's always a puddle, and it's gross, so I never go near it.
I'm guessing that no one in your area knows how to fix a urinal because they're all computer people and
you
not...
have to call people?
Oh,
yeah, you've got to call a plumber.
Yeah.
You can usually just tighten, like, something, like a bolt or whatever.
I couldn't see a way to get to it.
This is it. I kind of wish it wasn't the case, but like every service station toilet I've ever had the misfortune of stopping off in, it looks like somebody's... Even the better ones look as if somebody's had a water fight with piss balloons in there. It's just awful. And like,
that's a graphic description.
It's like
but you're not wrong.
Any sort of goth nightclub. They're just like that, only there's tiles on the wall instead of black paint. And they are fucking grim.
I think the worst female toilets I've seen are the ones where it was unisex. So obviously the men had gotten in and fucking wrecked the place.
Yeah.
And then the women's, like, worst women's toilets I've seen were just like everyone kept the place clean, but you could tell a lot of drugs were going on in that cubicle. So like classy cocaine addicts and heroin users just very neatly piling their Lidls and stuff in a nice neat pile in the corner.
So in conclusion, men ruin everything.
Yes.
Join us next time with more hard-hitting questions. Join us next week to discuss, is there a God?
Oh no.
Oh, this is big talk now.
Yeah, I've always wanted to host Big Talk.
So I take it we tried to lure them in with some fun content, and now we're just like, ha! You've accidentally stumbled onto our trap.
This entire year and a half has just been... It's been a ruse. We've been pretending to be a comedy show, but now the tables have turned. We're just going to talk about heavy-hitting issues.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
Drop you in a psychological crisis. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Join us.
And then we'll alternate it. We'll do comedy every now and again.
Yeah, keep you on your toes.
You can only stomach so much existential dread before you have a crisis, so, you know. We'll sort of balance it out with funny jokes.
Yeah, we'll laugh at our pain, and then
Yes.
you can laugh at yours with us. Join us.
So I have another BuzzFeed here,
Yeah.
titled, "We know what your job would be if you lived in Pokemon."
Oh yeah, go on then.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I
I
actually
just
like
love
the
how
sound of this
threatening
one.
their titles are. Just like, we know what your job will be.
We can send a car to find you if you ever lose your way.
There's also an alternative one here that I'll post as well, called "Everyone was a Sailor Moon character in their past life. Which were you?"
Everyone was.
Everyone was a Sailor Moon character, including Hitler.
Hang on a minute. Isn't the only male character in Sailor Moon Tuxedo Mask?
Maybe.
I'm
The
okay
villain
with
is
that.
as well.
So I'm either the villain or Tuxedo Mask.
I mean, Nick, you're quite tall, and the girls in Sailor Moon are quite leggy, so odds are.
You're probably Mars or something,
Probably a
or Fish
you're
Eye.
oh
or,
no, don't ruin my Sailor Mars crush.
Who's
Sailor
Sailor
Moose.
Moose, James?
Sailor Moose.
That Russian knockoff you're not telling us
The
about.
Canadian one.
Yeah, when they ran out of planets, they started doing regional ones, and Sailor Moose is the Canadian Sailor Scout. She eats a lot of poutine.
Which I'll
Right.
defeat them using my maple syrup, eh?
No, no.
Yeah, she's got a maple syrup laser. And,
Apologies to Canada.
yeah, on her tiara, there's a maple leaf, and
Yeah,
there's those little bunny ears that Sailor Moon has. Instead of that, she just got moose antlers.
Oh,
yes. That's it.
Either way, Sailor Mars, forms of crush. Do not ruin her for me by comparing her to Nick. I don't want that image in my head.
Yeah, and apologies to the people of Canada if we weren't so sure that you were going to apologise first.
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
You ever seen ice hockey
I
players?
don't think they like that stereotype. Anyway, let's do the Pokemon one.
Yes, okay, pick a
So
starter.
Pick a starter. Totodile, Fennekin, Trico, or Pikachu.
Pikachu, Jen, wanna
Now,
confirm?
Totodile was my first, so
Really?
I have to.
Mine was Pikachu, because my first was Pokemon Yellow.
I got in at gold.
I went in
Ah.
at Emerald.
Hang on, does this mean I was a weeb before you?
Yeah.
Wow, mind
Well,
blown.
I was a fan, but my mum didn't let me have video games in case they made me violent.
Ah, right, okay.
So that argument took longer.
I think you're one of the least violent people I know.
Yeah, imagine how violent I would have been if she'd exposed me to video games at an early age.
I know. It's,
Then she found out I was playing GTA Vice City at a friend's house, and she was just like, oh, fuck him.
yeah.
So, how is your dog
already
fighting ring
knows.
going, James?
He already knows the trick to prostitute work is to kill them afterwards to get your money back.
Oh, no.
We can't put that back in the bottle.
So, if you'd been allowed video games from a young age, we could have been doing a podcast about, like, birds and booze and football hooliganism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We can do a podcast about birds.
No, we're not doing the Bill Oddie Hour.
Yeah, there's a pigeon nesting in my chimney.
No, birds don't exist. There are a lot of Facebook
Oh.
groups out there that tell me that they're all robots.
Yes, that's very true.
Fuck's sake.
But I'm happy to do a podcast about birds. Or we could call it Birds and Birds, and you could tune in to. It'll be at random. It'll be a 50-50 podcast. You'll listen. We'll either be talking about girls we fancy, or talking about birds that we've seen outside.
What, in sort of that misogynistic fucking 1970s way?
Yeah.
Like, oi,
Exactly.
look at the bets
Yeah.
on that.
Oh, say we rate some fit birds.
She won't
So
fucking drown
we
at sea, would she?
Okay, here's my pitch. We open every episode saying, "Oh, here's that fit bird I've seen," and we'll either discuss like the seagull that we saw the other day, or who's an attractive woman, Alexandra Daddario,
Yeah.
and you won't know until you've listened 5 minutes in to figure out what we're talking about that day.
And let's not forget the band of great tits I saw around the bird feeder.
Oh, yeah.
I saw some cracking tits.
Great
the other
tits,
day.
yeah.
What was it? And then 5 minutes in, it's like, so the great spotted blood. I can't even speak.
And the 2 tits I'm fucking hanging out with on this fucking show.
Hey! Nice.
I'm picking Trico just to get back on topic, if there is one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pick a water
type
Pokemon.
It's got to be Marill.
Yeah, we've got Lantern, Ludicolo, Primarina, or Marill.
Oh, where the fuck's my boy Mudkip? Never mind, it's Lantern.
Yeah.
I'm going for Lantern as well. Pick a fire type Pokemon. So we've got Turtonator,
Is
Arcanine.
Dragonite a fire type? I thought he was a...
No, he's not.
He's a dragon.
He's one of the only pure dragons in Gen 1.
Yeah, Turtonator,
Yeah, Lance
Arcanine,
had like 3
Magmortar,
of them
and
for no
Dragonite.
fucking reason.
Yeah, because he didn't have many choices.
Yeah, I'm picking Arcanine because he's my favourite fluffy boy.
I'm picking Dragonite
Yeah.
because fucking dragons.
Dragon were the best type.
Right, so pick an electric type Pokemon.
Who is this Poundland Pikachu?
Yes.
Oh, he's the French one.
Deden.
Yeah, Dead End. That's like the that's the Wish.com Pikachu. If ever I saw
Yeah,
one.
but every gen has a new electric mouse because they're always trying to up
but
their
they're
game.
not even trying with that one. Like, he's got the cheeks and everything.
He's a slightly
belly
different
bit.
shape. He's a slightly different colour, but the face is exactly the same.
And you say he's French.
Yeah, because it's based off Kalos, the Kalos region, which
Oh,
is
is
like
there a French region?
knockoff
in
France.
Pokemon?
Yeah, we missed that one. We went straight from
So,
America, skipped France, and then went on to Hawaii.
so you know how in Pokemon games there's always lots of artificial blocks stopping you getting out of cities?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is it just a strike that's stopping you every time in the French
I don't
region? Like, oh, we can't get... Sorry,
I've not
mate.
played
The lorry drivers
Yeah.
are striking. We can't get through
Bunch
it.
of yellow jackets just blocking your way.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
I tell you what is
protest.
interesting about the French one is that even though I haven't played it, I know that there's a guy called Mr. Bonds, and what you do is you roll up to some obnoxious hotel room or another, and like he goes, "Oh, do you want an app?" The screen goes blank or black or whatever, and he goes, "Oh, thank you for your time," and he walks out, and you've got a new app on your phone in this hotel room, and you're just like, right,
So you trade sexual favours for
for phone
Apps.
apps.
installing apps on your phone.
I think so,
Amazing.
yeah.
Wow.
Mr. Bonds. Oh.
Anyway, I'm going Magneton, because he's a cool
He
dude.
does look like a cool dude.
You got Deten, Magneton, Manectric, or Electabuzz, and yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go Magneton as well.
Oh, I'm not so. I'm torn between Manatrike and Dedenne.
I'm just not impressed
I've
with Deden.
already got a dog, and I think I'm just gonna go for the mouse.
Yeah,
So-
fair enough. Now we're on
If
to
anyone
grass
from
types.
the Pokemon studio is listening, Pikachu's not that great. Like, come on, mix and match.
But merchandise, Jim. Merchandise.
Give Bulbasaur some love, right?
Bulbasaur has lots of love.
He doesn't have enough love.
Selling kids little squares of paper with pictures and meaningless
Well,
stats
yeah,
printed on them.
How far are you on your quiz?
Oh, sorry.
Grass
yeah.
type. So
Grass
choices.
type. Gotta be Bulbasaur.
Yeah, Bulbasaur, Roselia, Jumpluff, and Meganium.
I've gone
I'm going
Roselia
Meganium.
because I know Roselia evolves into like a Phantom Thief, so
Oh,
pretty much.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. You never do.
Yeah,
Eh.
that's funny to some people. Pick an EV evolution.
Yeah, so we got Sylveon, Umbreon, Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and Espeon.
So I can't unsee that the bow tie on Sylveon is presumably made of flesh. That's kind of disturbing.
Yeah, and I can't pick Vaporeon because of that one copy pasta.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Nick, you're gonna have to tell us about that.
You know the one.
I actually don't.
No, I don't know what
Really?
you're on about.
Oh,
Yeah.
for God's sake. We're going to edit this out. It's a bit
No,
uncomfortable.
we're not.
Yes, we are.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay,
Carry on.
please, curiosity.
Google. I'll tell you later. Google it later.
Okay.
Fine, fine.
I'm going for
In the
Jolteon.
meantime, I'm gonna pick Umbreon because I vaguely remember spending ages trying to evolve an Umbreon,
Goth Cat.
and I was incredibly bitter that it didn't work.
Yeah.
I gave up and found a different dark type.
Espeon is literally just a cat with some forehead tattoos.
It's got 2 tails.
It's got 2 tails and a gem on its head.
Or is it a gem?
It's a gem. Because he's a psychic type. And
Right.
they like their bling.
Grace, resolve this for me once and for all.
Okay.
Is Eevee a cat or a dog?
It's a fox, mate.
Ah.
So both
So a canine.
is what you're saying.
I'm saying it's the most cat-like of the dog family.
Yeah.
I've
So-
gone for Sylveon because there's something about it that screams, I'm going to fuck you up, and I admire the energy.
Well, I spent a long time trying to get an Umbreon, so I've got to stick with that.
Who are you going for, Nick? You going for like a fluffy Flareon? You going for an alt girl? You going for a fish? You going for what are you going for? A leaf?
I went with Electric Cat, which is Jolteon.
Ah, nice
Nice.
choice. Oh, ghosts now. What are we going for?
Ghosts.
Yeah, so Mimikyu, Drifloon, Ghastly, and Chandelure.
It's got to be Chandelure for me.
Nah, Mimikyu, that's creepy as fuck. That's what you wanted a ghost.
I did like Mimikyu.
Yeah,
It's the best take on Pikachu that I've seen.
yes.
However, me and Grace had a fight last time we played Pokemon together
What?
about who was the best fire Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
You guys are
Yeah.
really passionate.
I was
About this
firmly
fucking thing.
I was firmly into the Chandelure line. And Grace was like, no, Centre Scorch is where it's at. And
I just prefer they've got different vibes, to be fair. One's
They do.
a angsty fiery boy, and the other one is a sort of spooky, drifty lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the previous form for Chandelure is quite cute.
I might have to go. Oh, I don't know. Drifloon's really cute. However, Ghastly evolves into a Gengar, so it's going to be Gengar.
I do like Haunter and Gengar.
Fair enough.
Right, pick a random Pokemon. We've got a full disclosure. I kind of stopped playing directly after Gen 4, so everything else I just sort of know from Grace.
Alright.
So we've got a duck.
Yeah,
I
Ducklet,
don't know what that is.
Dragalge, which is like a seaweed.
Butterfree Mark II.
Yeah,
And
Beautifly,
Ninja Frog.
and Greninja.
Which is one of the last evolves of the French game. Which actually won first place in the most popular.
Ninja's not really known for coming from France, if my history serves.
No. But, you know.
Which is a shame. There needs to be more French ninjas.
If he gives me like Sly Raccoon vibes for some
I
reason.
enjoyed Sly Raccoon. I'm picking Greninja.
I'm going for Ducklet because, duck.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
dear.
fair. Beautifly is an imposter to Butterfree, and how dare he? How dare he stand where he stood?
Pick a second random Pokemon. Have I already got 6 in a party? What's going on?
Yeah, we must do. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 7.
Yeah, but you can store them on a
8.
computer, can't you, in the
You
games?
can, which
Pick a
always
third
kind of
one.
horrified me, to be honest.
Yes.
Like there's something deeply I mean, Pokeballs already existential horror
Yeah.
from that concept, but now they're being stored inside a computer. That's even worse.
It
So
is a
apparently
bit.
it's a kind of TARDIS situation where like it's bigger on the inside and they're quite nestled and cozy in there, and then in the box, like you know how you could used to change the backgrounds and stuff, like you could change the environment you set them to, like, and then it would make them.
I'm not sure that makes it better, that it's keeping them inside this simulation blissfully ignorant of the world outside until one day you decide to drag them out to fight,
Nick,
only to put them back in.
back me up when I say that we're all just waiting in a simulation before we're dragged out to fight.
I know you're right, but stop
James
it.
just hasn't done it yet. This is why he still works in an office.
Fine, let's pick a second random Pokemon. I'm going with Bomb Snow.
Yeah, we got a Bomber
Yeah.
Snow,
He looks
Everyone
rad.
must know as the tits.
yeah, Cometer,
Bless him.
Togepi, or Goldeen,
Finally, one more random Pokemon.
and one more, which is Monferno, Caracosta, Oddish, or Luxray. I'm going for Oddish,
Luxray.
because fuck it.
I don't think I've picked much fire yet, so I'm going Monferno.
Alright.
I'm a water type trainer, First of all, that's not a job.
It could be. You might get like a government grant because so many people become Pokemon traders.
They're 10. They don't need a government grant.
Yeah, but some people are older.
Oh no,
Think like
I'm a
that.
contest trainer.
Also, they're 10 and they live in a world where healthcare is completely free.
Yeah, that's true.
And they make
Oh,
money
no.
off elaborate dogfights. You don't need a government grant. I'm just saying it's not a real job. They should do something proper, like get an office work and, you know.
Speaking of which, I'm quite pleased with this. I got Professor.
Ooh.
Oh, get you.
So,
Grace, what did you get?
A contest trainer.
Oh,
Crufts,
like-
basically.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck's sake. Most people think the stronger the Pokemon, the better. But you know it's not true. What really matters
It's
is
all
how
about being
cute
pretty.
they would be if you dressed them up.
Wow.
No.
I don't think that's particularly accurate to you.
No, because I went for... I suppose I did go for a few hoping that they'd evolve, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh dear. What did
be.
you get again?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Water trainer.
Water trainer. Oh,
So an actual Pokemon trainer job, at least. So I'm slightly better. But it's still not a real... It's not a job. You just make
No.
fish enter dogfights.
yeah.
Which... sounds a really terrible sport when I phrase it like that.
You
I
are
know.
essentially that guy when you're walking through a route who's fishing
Yeah.
and sends out like 5 Magikarps and a Gyarados. You're just like, this twat.
Like, the fishermen in Pokemon seem like they were having a good time.
They're quite chill, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I could live with that. Them and the hikers.
Yeah.
They always seem
Yeah,
to know
true.
what's up.
Yeah, but they always want to scrap, don't they? So they can't be that chill.
The fishermen, not so much.
Everyone wants a
Like-
scrap, though.
Everyone wants to
Yeah.
scrap in Pokemon World.
It does,
Yeah.
like, you meet eyes and suddenly
It's
it's
the only way
combat.
you make money in this economy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
There's nothing like beating the game, going back down a route, and there's like some 4-year-old with like an Oddish or something, and you're just like,
Just destroy him.
time to fucking knock it out with my level 80, whatever it is, in one hit.
Yeah,
It's
just-
like, oh wow, you're really strong, mister, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just remember. Was it Youngster Joey in Gold?
Fuck youngster Joey. I don't care how good his Rattata is.
Yeah, he'd call you up just to say how cool his Rattata is. And then
Honestly, that was my biggest
every now and
mistake
again
of
he'd ask
playing
you
that
for a
game.
rematch, and you'd fly in on your dragon. And
Yeah.
You just want,
Hand his
yeah,
ass
you
to
just
him.
one hit kill all of his fucking animals, and then that'd be it.
yeah. And then he'd
I
call
wish
you
there
up
was-
later and be like, bitch, my fucking Raticate, it's the bomb.
And you're
Honestly,
like, no, it's
I
not.
hate him so much. It's just like I needed to search it because I wanted to know if anyone else had found a way of doing it, and my search was literally met with loads of people asking, "Is there a way you can block youngster Joey's number on Pokemon?" Sadly, the answer was no. You will continue to be harassed until you just don't pick up the game again.
I thought you could delete his number. I chose not to, because I always felt bad for him.
Even though you,
I just assumed he didn't have any friends.
so even though like when he rings you up for a rematch and you utterly destroy him for the umpteenth time.
I'd still go. And I'm like, hey, buddy, you'll get there. One day. One day you'll catch a Dragonite and we'll fight equally. But not today.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass, but you know, just so you know, you're a mate.
Has anyone let him win just so he won't call you again?
No, because
That's,
you've no, you don't do that because
That wouldn't be honourable.
you black out.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
And then
you?
he takes
Yeah,
half
that's
your
the
money.
point. That's the point. He doesn't black out,
Oh, yeah.
and so he just sicks his rat on you once.
Yeah, you're
like,
the only person that blacks out in Pokemon if you lose.
It might be the pressure of supposedly being like the chosen one. You're gonna do all these great things and stuff like that. It's like, oh no, I have failed.
Oh, maybe.
I must.
You know what? Yeah, no, there's something onto that, because child stars will often black out and go into drug-addled rages whenever they encounter failure.
There we go. So this is it. Like you just.
And maybe
Light
the Pokemon
conversation.
protagonist is the same.
Yeah, like
Oh,
all that
maybe.
pressure, you know. Oh, you're gonna do
Mhm.
this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna, I don't know,
Yeah.
fucking unite the part of the cards or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, canonically, you are kind of kicked out your mum's house at 10 years old,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah.
And you always have daddy issues.
Yeah, the dad's never around unless it's,
Mhm.
like, the third game where your dad's a gym leader.
And even then, that still leads to daddy issues.
Does it?
Yeah, you got a lot to live up to if your dad's a gym leader.
Well, not really,
That's-
because he's only in the middle of the ranking, so you hand his ass to him,
That still ain't
knock
happening.
out his Snorlax, or not Snorlax, what the fuck.
I can't. I
You
think he's
knock
a
out his
normal gym.
slacking, yeah, there we go. And then you move on, and he's like, I
Mhm.
wish you the best of luck, and it's like he's very supportive. Your mum
That's-
doesn't even have a name, she's just called Mum, but
Oh, yeah.
Norman is the leader of the normal type gym.
I do just love the image of that, you know. Okay, honey, it's your 10th birthday, so here's an electric mouse in a ball and a backpack. Off you fuck.
Come back with £1 million.
Yeah, don't come back until you've beaten the Elite Four.
Yeah.
And depending on the game, I'm going to take some of your money every time you win a fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't let that hoe do it, I was just like, nah.
yeah, I'm gonna say,
Yeah,
gotta,
because she would spend your money as well.
yeah, gotta pay for the housekeeping for the house you no longer live at. Since I've kicked you out on your fucking ass.
It's very true.
Fuck's sake, I go to sleep on the fucking water Pokemon I've got skiing about.
So, Nick, you wanted something personality based.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
I have here. Pick some food, and we'll reveal which fire sign is actually your secondary zodiac.
Secondary.
Yeah. I have
There's
no
a picture of
idea
a
what
sandwich and then someone looking suspicious with Leo slapped on their forehead.
That's Rihanna, isn't it?
I was going to say, I believe that's Rihanna.
Yes. Rihanna.
Yeah, I figured I'd go posh with that.
If a celebrity has a new haircut, I don't know who the fuck they are. I'm just face blind. She could have been anyone.
I've googled secondary zodiac, and the first result is a BuzzFeed article. So I have a feeling this is made up.
This is what they've made up for, for this quiz.
Oh, actually, this leads to an article from 2018.
Okay.
Everyone has a zodiac sign and a secondary zodiac. Here is yours. So we can either do the food one or the more direct one.
I like how it's gone, because honestly, we've all
We've
got
all got
two.
two.
And it's like, shut up.
Sure, let's find out what our secondary zodiac
Oh,
is.
fine.
Yep, fuck it, why not?
Fine.
What do you enjoy most in life? Your options are romance, comfort, exploring nature, hanging with friends, travelling, dreaming, relaxing outside.
Are we
being
on the
home.
same thing? Because mine's just been like, pick a starter, and it said chicken wings, paneer, veggie roll, meatball.
No, you're on the next one.
You've opened the food one.
Yeah, you've opened the food one.
Below that is everyone has a zodiac and a secondary.
Oh, I was so confused for a minute there. Oh no.
Let's do the more serious one because I think,
Okay,
I think we'll
okay.
find this funnier.
So,
So, slaughtering your enemies isn't on here for what do you
No.
enjoy most in life.
Belittling people isn't on here either.
winning petty arguments on Facebook.
Maybe these all count as hanging out with friends. Should we click that? Or romance. Or helping others.
Helping others.
Or success.
I think success is
I
probably...
think it could be argued it's an art.
Helping others realise that they're scum.
Exactly. What do you seriously
So,
dislike?
it was Conan, when asked what is best in life, said, to crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women. And that's kind of what I want to answer this with.
I kind of prefer Dylan Moran's version.
Yeah?
Being face down on a bed, with your mouth full of chocolate, while something pleasant happens to your lower half.
Right.
I didn't realise Dylan Moran was such a pegging advocate.
Who mentioned pegging, James?
Didn't say it had to be pegging.
That's kind of what I'm at. If you're face down, and it's your lower half,
You,
there's not many options.
Have you not had a
pegging
shit
on the
while
brain.
eating chocolate with your head between
Not
your
when I'm
knees?
face
on
down.
your
Why
knuckles?
would you be doing that face down?
I'm joking. Well, you're looking at the floor, aren't you? Just sort of like, oh.
If
So
you,
you're face down.
are you seeing how high you can get it?
I don't know, mate. I didn't really... Look, I'm not really running on any cylinders.
I know.
Like, I'm not functioning today. Leave me alone.
Let's just go with success for this.
I'm going to go with dreaming because, yeah, I like to sleep. What do you seriously
know.
dislike?
Being tied down.
Being tied
Cruelty.
down, cruelty.
Loud people. Being bored. Waiting. being overwhelmed, instability, authority figures, being judged, lack of understanding, feeling helpless, or liars.
These are all pretty shit, really, aren't they?
Let's have a look. Authority figures, Jim.
Well, depending on who you ask, being tied down is alright.
Yeah.
Right, we can rule that one out then. What about the others?
I think being overwhelmed is probably mine.
Yeah, I don't like feeling helpless. We're learning a lot about each other today.
Hang on, is there truth to all this BuzzFeed stuff?
Oh, here we go. Pick the 2 animals that most match your personality. Be honest. So you have...
They're a bunch of fucking animals. How am I supposed to
There's a lot
know?
of combinations here.
Yeah, exactly. You've got dolphin and cat, elephant and otter, wolf and deer, bunny and bear, lion and deer, dog and otter, lion and owl, elephant and bear, bunny and cat, dolphin and dove, dove and cat, wolf and owl. A kid and a caribou, and only a few people will get that reference.
Are these the 2 animals that are inside you? Because I have bad news for that dove.
Oh,
If it's a dove and a cat.
Yeah, and the wolf and the deer. And the otter and the elephant. Actually, and
Yeah,
the
elephant,
bear and the bunny. Actually, all of these are pretty
Yeah.
shit, to be honest.
I could see an elephant and an otter getting along just fine.
well, yeah, I think they just ignore each other.
They would chill.
Yeah.
Well, one lives in Africa, the other one lives in the water.
Yeah, but
They're
hypothetically,
nowhere near each other.
if they were hanging out together, they wouldn't fight.
No, but it might easily be trodden on.
Unlike the dove and the cat, who would just, like...
So the
dove's
dog
not
and the
lasting.
otter isn't a concern either. And also, of all the pictures of a dog, it's a little white Scotty dog.
Yeah.
That's just the cute option, isn't it?
Maybe, yeah, dog and otter, I guess. It's like a little Westie.
If you wanted something manly, you'd go for the wolf, though.
I'm going for the wolf and the owl,
Oh,
because...
Is it because you're such a broody alpha male?
It's
Nick?
because if I had any more edge, I would cut myself.
Oh, shut up. I'm not going anything with dolphin in it because I hate them.
They're the rapists of the sea.
I don't hate
They're
dolphins.
just evil.
So, the one thing I'm really curious about now is who do you reckon would win in a fight between an elephant and a bear?
The elephant, because it's bigger.
Elephant's got a lot of mass to it.
Yeah, and they're like walking armored tanks. They're
Yeah,
like,
those tusks are big.
yeah, very
But so are
beefy.
bears.
Yeah, but bears don't have armor. Elephants do.
If you have an opinion on who would win between...
Oh
Right
my
hand.
god.
No.
So that's where that was
No,
going.
that was
okay.
not where it was going. I just had to go for it.
Is that one of the Kofi girls?
Oh no.
You go to the zoo and cause a terrible mistake.
Yeah, we will.
No.
We will ship.
No, it's
we will
not.
ship a bear to Africa and find out.
I would just go to the zoo and make them fight.
What does tenacious mean?
It's the first half of a very good band.
Yes.
What's it really mean?
I'm going elephant and otter, incidentally. Tenacious, you never give up.
Yeah, basically. So the next one for the listeners' benefit is pick the word that best describes you. So we have
Yeah.
tenacious, optimistic, versatile, extroverted, passionate, expressive, strong, empathetic, warm, dependable, loyal, and social.
None of these are me.
None of these are me either.
Where's introverted? What's wrong with introverted?
Where's
What's the
curmudgeonly?
difference between warm and extroverted?
You can be warm, but I don't know.
Likewise, warm and empathetic.
Well, one's temperature and the other one's a
Also,
feeling.
loyal and dependable.
They're not the same thing.
Well,
They're pretty
yeah,
close.
they're not. They're close, that's why they're next to each other, but that's not the point.
Okay.
Where's the curmudgeon option?
What's curmudgeon?
Like,
Grumpy.
yeah, grumpy, miserable old man.
Oh, expressive, I think, just because I'm...
Grace, you have an
deadpan and
autistic
funny.
diagnosis.
Exactly. And as people with autism go, I'm actually incredibly expressive.
That is a good point.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
also, the others mean I'm committing myself to, like, a good thing, and that isn't. This is the most neutral thing I
Fair.
can really go for,
I'm gonna
because
go-
everything else is wrong. The other one was versatile, which I'm not. I'm set in my ways, so, like,
That's
I
true.
can't do it. Nothing else here for me.
I'm gonna go passionate then.
I'm going to go strong, because I don't think any of those... I mean, I can lift things sometimes, but, like,
You can lift things sometimes.
yeah, and I don't really talk about my feelings, so I'm guessing strong.
Oh my god.
Now, finally, pick the colour palette that speaks to your soul.
So, we got red, yellow,
Welcome to the
green,
Dulux colour palette.
blue, red, green, turquoise, pastel, green, green, orange, blue, and pink. Are you red?
I'm going to go
And
blue.
it's all via Sherwin-Williams, apparently.
I'm gonna be brave and go green.
Oh, fucking hell.
But the more brown green rather than the lighter green. So apparently my two star signs are Capricorn and Taurus.
Was it right?
No.
I think I've got yours, James.
Yeah.
I've got Gemini and Leo. You've got a flair for the dramatics. For you, life is all about having fun and living artistically. You have
Neither of those
non-stop
are my
energy
signs.
and adventurous person. Wait, the first bit was right. The rest of it obviously slipped into the one that wasn't you.
So mine says
Yeah.
that you are a grounded, hard-working person who is proud of their strength and confidence. But don't worry, you love sitting back and relaxing just as much as the other signs.
I think you got mine.
Yeah, that's nothing like me.
Yeah, I mean, I got
I don't lift, and I'm not very confident.
Yeah, it's like I got Sagittarius and Aries, which is you're as independent as they come, which means there's no tying you down. You're an explorer at heart, and your good vibe energy attracts others to you.
Oh, that sounds like you got mine.
I call
People are unwittingly led to me for no reason.
You
and I
do
have to
meet a
cut
lot of
them off.
weirdos whenever we go outside.
Oi, that's only when I meet up with you.
That's true.
I do not have good vibe energy. I call inanimate objects fucking cunts when they irk me. I do not have good vibe energy, and nobody is attracted to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's true, but
Yeah, like, not-
don't get you down.
not in that way, at least.
For some reason, I attract really old people.
Yeah.
And it's like a weird curse. Like, I'll be sat. There was this time I was on a train and there's no one else in the fucking carriage. Like, no one. Probably not even the carriage next to us either. And I was sat there by myself, and the oldest geezer you'll ever see got on there and sat on the empty seat next to me in the completely empty train carriage. And then got off again.
You must look, sort of, I don't know.
Do I look like one of those wartime singers or something?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, she looks like she could do a great rendition of We'll Meet Again, and I'll sit next to her.
Maybe you just, like, look sort of polite and non-threatening.
Then so when I tell them to fuck off, they just go have a heart attack.
Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent. See, really, I should stop, like, trying to pursue my own career and really get into, like, a rich person's
Find yourself
home.
a sugar daddy.
and just... Oh dear, and just start wearing fluffy dressing gowns and start killing off my old husbands.
Yeah, I could get behind
I
that.
mean, if you want to do that, then that's fine.
I mean, there's nothing fine about killing
Well,
people.
no, but, you know...
I'm glad we can
I
end on
think-
that.
I mean, is it murder if it's a line of coke and a hand job away from death?
So, to end this episode,
I know what we've learned.
Oh my
okay, what
god.
have we learned today?
Today we learned precisely fucking nothing. Because
No, we learned that murder is wrong.
we did... Yeah, but we knew that anyway.
No, we didn't.
I'd like to think some of us learned.
How is murder wrong?
Oh my god, Grace.
Fight me. How is murder wrong?
Don't kill people.
Do what you want.
You wouldn't like it if someone killed you.
If they were quick, you'd never know about it anyway.
Don't kill anyone, and join us next time.
Unless they're very, very ill.
Grace.
Not
No.
euthanasia.
Grace, you might want to go out with a coffin dodger, but some of us don't think that's ethical.
What's ethics?
She's not even saying that anymore. She's saying she wants to murder people.
Murder people who are ill. Yeah, you know who else did that?
I get it. Work has been tough.
I'm ill. I want to go. I'm tired of this shit.
Okay, we can go. You
This is a cry for help.
don't have to die. Just, we're finishing up the show.
Maybe I am dramatic. Maybe the
Yeah.
star sign thing
Yeah.
was
You
right.
are.
Oh
We're
no.
being far too
Oh no, I do have a secondary star sign. This is terrible news.
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed
Yeah,
was
BuzzFeed
right.
know
BuzzFeed
things.
was right. No. No.
Next time, we'll do the manly version of zodiac signs, which is, are you an alpha male or a beta male
Oh, no.
or all the others?
We've done that before, and no
Not
matter
on
how many
camera.
times you go through them, you will never get to an alpha. You've
I
always
know.
been a beta or an omega. Us two have been solid alphas all the way through. It's just you, mate.
We will be back next
time.
time. We will be fresher. I won't be in agony. Grace won't be ill.
You
I
hope.
should be in my own house with
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
Jim will be in his own house with his own Wi-Fi, but to be honest, that sounds like a him problem. So, yeah.
We'll see. Join us next time. I hope you've enjoyed our chaos as much as we've enjoyed being chaotic.
Yes.
And having a chat. See you next time. We won't see you next time. This is a one-way thing.
You can listen to us next time, though, if you want.
You can listen to us next time if you want. Or don't. I'm not your mum. Either way. Good night.
Alright, bye.